Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Wednesday Wisdom. This time I am coming again from my car. I know I flip back and forth between my car and my house, but my name's Lisa Coleman. Every Wednesday I try to give a little bit of information to you as either a buyer or a seller or as a real estate investor, just so that you're better prepared for the ever-changing real estate market and can use this to help, with your next home sale or purchase, or if you're investing, to help build your portfolio. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the type of loans you can get. Well, not really the loans you can get for investment property, but how they are funded. So I've been working with someone who's, quite doesn't get how these loans work as far as getting draws. So when you are an investor, let's say you're buying a house that needs to have repairs, so you are borrowing not only the money to buy the home, but you're also borrowing the money to fix the home up. Because when it's finished, of course, the value, the ARV, the after repair value, is going to be more than that total loan amount. Hopefully, if you use the 70% of ARV ratio, you're sitting on about 25 to 30% equity after it's all said and done. But when these lenders loan you the money, they do not hand you a check at closing for all the repairs, what you estimated that repairs are. If you say, I need $100,000 to buy the house and the house needs $40,000 worth of repairs, they send the money to the attorney to purchase the house, but they keep the money for repairs, say it's $40,000, $50,000, whatever it is, back in either a lending trust or on hold, and you make draws as you do the work. Now, you need to understand this. If you're going to get into the house flipping and rehab business, you do need to have some of your money put back. You don't need a lot, because that's the whole thing we preach, is using OPM, other people's money. But you do need to have some back to take care of starting initial repairs, because let's say the first thing you need to do is get the roof fixed. Well, the roofer is going to want a deposit. Lenders who are doing the private money loans to lend you the money for the repairs, they're not going to send you, say, $4,000 if the roof is $8,000 without the work being done. They only pay for things once the work has been done and once it can be documented. Meaning you have to send in photos and videos of the work that is completed. You need to send in receipts or invoices from the contractor for the work being done. Then they review all that, then they'll send you the money. So you either need to find contractors, roofers, plumbers, people like that will work with you on terms, meaning net 15, they get paid 15 days after all the work is completed, or net 30 or something like that. Normally, when you put in for a draw, after the repairs have been done, you send in proof that that's been done with the invoices or receipts. Normally, within 24, 48 hours, you have the money to pay for that in your account. So vendors are not waiting too long, but there are vendors out there that, do not operate on credit, or their guys want to be paid as soon as their work is done, like sometimes the day of. And so they need a deposit up front. They need 50%, a lot of times, sometimes they'll work just on a flat fee if you give them $10,000, $15,000. But what I'm going to suggest you always do is you don't pay for anything unless the work's been done. Because, unless you really have a good relationship with these contractors, and I have a few that I do have good relationships with, but all said and done, you don't need to pay for the work until it's completed. And then you can get the draw, and that's why the lenders don't give you the money up front. They don't want to give their money, to someone who's not even done the work, and then we don't even know if the work's been completed. Many lenders go as far as this. Let's say you need cabinets for the house, and you get the cabinets, you pay for them, and then they're delivered, and they're sitting in the house. They're sitting, in the middle of the kitchen. They've not been installed yet. That lender is not going to pay you for those cabinets, even if you send an invoice and show that you paid for it out of your pocket. They're going to wait until the cabinets have been installed, and you can send a video or a picture and show that. And the reason for that is because if those cabinets are sitting in the middle of that kitchen and you send the video saying they're here, they're going to be installed next week, and they give you that money, how do they know you're not going to take those cabinets and go put them in another house? That's happened before. So, and you think, why? Who would do that? Lots of people. So just remember, if you are getting into the home remodeling, fix and flip, or BRRRR method, keeping the properties for rentals and you've borrowed the money to fix the property up, the lender's not going to send you the money unless the work has been completed and can be documented. So there's your Wednesday wisdom today. I hope you're having a great day. Feel free to comment below or shoot me a DM if you have any questions, if I can help. Have a good day. Bye.